just a little follow-up on this Foop device here. So this device I purchased a while back. It was as is in unknown condition without a power adapter. So I tried various voltages and everything until I got it to work. Interestingly enough, it powers up at 12 volts, but it won't completely work until you hit 19 volts. I did purchase a second one later and found that one did come with the adapter, which indeed was 19 volts. So there you go. It works perfectly fine with an old ThinkPad adapter, however. I just had to change the jack. So actually I didn't need to take it apart or do anything special. As you can see, I'm just using it to grow sprouts at the moment. It does have inside here two bubbler stones, which are connected via a pipe. Interestingly enough, the second one that I got was missing the bubbler stones, although it had the power supply. One interesting aspect of this device is that the holes here are too large for the normal sponges that are sold for the green farm and the other units. In fact, they're too large for the smaller net pots, and then it's the next larger size I can find they're too small for. So what you can do is buy the larger net pots and just use the sponges from them, which seem to fit perfectly, as you can see here. So I will switch this to growing plants soon enough, but for the moment I'm just using it to grow sprouts. So the second one that I purchased is down here. You can see the light is turned off at the moment. That's because I have them set to two different types of vegetables, so it determines automatically when to turn the lights on and off. So if I open this one up here, you can see that these are actually just various cuttings that I've taken from the green farm units. So as the basil in there grows too tall, basically I take some cuttings of those, take them out, and put them in here. So some of these have been in here almost a week, and if you take a look, you can see they are starting to grow healthy roots. Because I don't have all the holes blocked here, there's a little bit of algae in there. The other thing is, as I said, this one did not come with the air stones, so I just added my own. That works perfectly fine. One interesting thing is that the interface to the air stones from the unit actually goes through the bottom of the tray here. So I do like these units in that the trays are big. I like them in that the holes are a bit bigger. The lights are good. The ergonomics are pretty nice, although they can't be stacked directly because of the way that the lid rotates. The only thing that I don't like about them is that you really can't control the lights or anything else. So they are more sophisticated than most of the other units in that they measure CO2 and external lighting and all that kind of stuff, but you can't really do much to control them on your own. One other thing that I find a bit irritating is that you can actually only control one unit from one phone. So one of these I have hooked up to my iPad and the other I have hooked up to an Android phone. So I will continue to grow these cuttings in the bottom unit, and the top unit I will plant some seeds eventually, but basically what I'm thinking is that I will start things in the green farm unit and then move them here as they get larger. As long as they're not plants that get too tall, this will allow me to start a lot of plants at once in the other unit and then spread them out in here. So I'll post another follow-up when I get some big beefy plants.